Hey, what's up? Channel Mac here from Just Win Bets, baby. All right, so Joe the Fan, the SEC is going to be starting to fine schools $500,000 if fans either rush the field or storm the court in basketball. What do you think about that?
Beautiful. Finally. I mean, what's the point of storming the field? And we've seen this in ACC, and I know you mentioned SEC, but you talk about ACC, what happened last year, where it cost pretty much Duke. One could say, a lot of Duke fans out there could say, hey, it may have cost them the national title, where Cooper Flagg just got hurt. And he's not the only one. What is the point of fans going and jumping on the field, taking down goalposts in the football? Are you trying to get on TV? Who's paying for this? Okay. I know, I used to know an AD, and trust me, that AD would not have done anything, didn't do anything while I knew that person. Okay. But I'm just saying in general, won't go out there and put that goalpost back on. Are you trying to be on TV? You want to get on TV? You did what you need to do. Get arrested, have your name blasted right here, and do a little profile like that. Okay. That's how you get on TV. Do not get on the field or on the court.
I love when teams fans rush the court and the field. I think it's awesome. I think it's like one of the best things about college sports. But I think like some schools do it a little too often, and I think this will be holding them back. But like when it's a huge upset, when like somebody like takes down like Alabama back in the day when they were like 1 seeds all the time. I know Saban's left, so they decreased here or went down a little last year or two, but still a good team. But like if there's a huge upset and like your fans are all pumped, I think it's like one of the coolest things. Just like seeing all the fans just storm over the field and pull the goalpost down. And then like you brought up the goalpost. A lot of schools started doing the ones that they can pull down like manually, so like the fans stop breaking them because they were getting broken a lot because like fans were like climbing on them and stuff like that. But I think it's like one of the best things about college sports is watching that. It like brings so much excitement and like awesomeness to the game just watching it on TV.
No, I completely disagree because, like I said, what if the players get hurt? I mean, you're there to watch an event. You don't see me storming a concert. You don't see me jumping into, on the stage with Alice Cooper or U2 or whoever. Okay, I'm not going to do that because, of course, you have bouncers. Now, the bouncers, if I try to do that on the concert, I definitely get arrested. Okay, you don't even jump on. I just enjoy the event or don't go to the game. I mean, the point of going to the game to see the live action, hey, you're having fun, maybe dropping a couple down. Okay, I have no problem with that. But what is the point of going on the field? I just don't storm the court, especially if the players are still on the court or the coaches. I'm just looking after the safety of the student athletes.
Well, I think that's what the SEC is doing here too, because especially these players are starting to get paid millions of dollars now, right? So I think that they're trying to protect those assets as well.
Right.
But I think it's losing part of the uniqueness of college sports, right? Because you don't see this in pro sports at all. Pro sports don't play that game. You do get arrested, right? So like you hear those famous like Philly has like the jail built into their stadium, right? I think like the Raiders used to do back in the day, right?
That's what I've heard. I don't know that from experience. I'm just saying that's what I've heard.
Yeah. So like the pros, they don't play with that. That's like they want to protect their investment of those millions of dollar players they're paying, right? So I think like college is starting to move to that, but I think it might lose a little bit. I mean, imagine like like the band's onto the field, and that's just gone, and then like the chaos is after that. That incredible highlight, you'll never get something like that again.
Well, what you'll never get again, okay, and I didn't have an issue with this either, where they thought this was a college football game, and I know exactly, you know exactly what I'm referring to, where the band started to come on the field and the play was still going, and the guy got, the trombone or the guy playing the trumpet, whatever, got run over. Hey, I mean, that's the point. Don't get on the field. I mean, you mentioned professional sports. I'll guarantee you try to do that at a soccer game, especially across the pond, you'll get shot. That's a fact.
That's because they know their fans don't have guns as well. America, they can shoot back.
Right. But I'm telling you, you go overseas, I'm telling you right now, no. They get mad at the refs. They'll get mad at the whole game. They'll light the whole, what do you call it, on fire? The whole game on fire, the pitch and everything, or the field as they call it. So no, enough. Why? And why you mentioned they started seeing that in in the Super Bowl or whatever, everybody's trying to be, hey, let me be a streaker or whatever. What are you, Will Ferrell? Okay, no, enough of
that. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. I love it when like there's like I told you, like a big huge upset and the fans are still going nuts. I would miss that so much. I'm sure other conferences are going to follow through with this as well too. I'm sure SEC is not going to be the only one that's going to start raising this things too. But is it really going to stop at that much? Maybe, but like the students aren't going to be the ones that are paying it. You know?
No, that's exactly the point. Who is going to pay for it? I guarantee you, the alumni is going to get sick and tired because their pockets, it's going to get a little dry where they can spend that money towards something else. Okay, they can buy better players since there's no cap in the NIL. Okay, you get better equipment, better technology with the whatever they want to use their money towards. Buy a new building. But yeah, I'm telling you, I agree. This is the first of many. SEC started it. Guarantee ACC is going to be next, or even the Big 10 and Big 12. But yeah, those are major organizations. Now, ACC is really not as dominant in football as compared to SEC. SEC is the monster, the king. One could argue the Big 10, the Big 12, etc. But if we're looking at ACC, and you mentioned football and basketball because we talked about the courts, ACC is up there as well. So you've got Carolina, Duke, Louisville, Clemson. I mean, the list goes on and on. But yeah, don't do it.
Well, would you be okay with like they came up with something that said like, all right, as a compromise, hey, let the players get off the field and then the fans can just run down and party on the field after the.
Yeah, but I mean, you and I played the game. Okay, played football. It's going to be hard to get X amount of players and coaches off the field, let alone the equipment. Okay, so they're using these iPads or whatever. It's going to take time for them to do that, and it's like a timing thing for the fans. Like, okay, well, hey, if I got to wait 20 minutes to do this, and screw it, I might as well go to the local bar and celebrate there. And that's a key thing. Why don't you just do that? Hey guys, I'll meet you there. Hey, first round's on me. That's what I'm saying.
So what if they bring the chaos out into the street and they start climbing light poles like in Philly?
Well, that's another thing, man. Who is paying for that? I'm just asking, who the heck is paying for that? I mean, I get it, but what's the point of I'm not saying implying that they're loitering or anything like that, but it's just kind of like, why are we taking down street corners or signs? What are we cutting parking meters? What are you, Cool Hand Luke? Come on.
All right, guys, you heard what me and Joe DeFan had to say about it. What do you guys think? Do you think storming the court or field should be banned, or do you think these heavy fines should still keep going up? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe to our videos. Thanks for supporting us, and remember, just win bets, baby.